SEN Spirit Jared with you right across the south or west, and we've got two very special guests in the studio, Trev and Em from Reading and SW Homes. How are you?
Yeah, good, Jared. Thank you
Thanks,
for
Jared.
having us back again.
Trev, a regular here, mate. Welcome back. Great to have you on board, mate. Been busy times there at Reading and SW1.
It has, mate. Yeah, we've officially opened our brand new building at our 5 Warehouse Street at the Homemaker Centre. So, yeah, it's been very, very popular and exciting for all of our staff and clients to get into it.
And Em, welcome to the radio show and the video today. And your official title at the moment is Design and Sales Consultant, but that is having a little bit of a shift at the moment. How are you this afternoon?
Good. Thanks for having me, Jared.
No worries at all.
Yeah, Design and Sales Consultant, but I've been moonlighting in Prestart, which has been an eye-opener and a fabulous learning, getting the ins and the outs and all of the details of what we offer.
The bits and pieces.
The bits and pieces.
I love that.
Yeah, a bit of a well-rounded education.
And Trev, with Em's role, you're sort of designing the new building to have an introduction. So, you know,
Absolutely.
you're not walking into a wholesale showroom. It's more of a, here's what we can do type of setup.
Correct. Yeah, so Emily's our call it client concierge for the Reading showroom as well. So along with helping through the process and the journey of what it takes to build a home, she's quite equipped to then show them through the showroom all of our products that we have on display, take them through what our standard inclusions are, what the potential upgrades are, and really just give that client-focused experience. So the day that you walk in, there's no pressure. It's just a chat about what it is that we can do for the clients and the process involved.
Yeah, I'd like to encourage people to come down and have a look at our beautiful new showroom.
Yeah.
And everything is on display. And we've got high quality, appliances, tapware, etc. And it can just be really casual. We can just have a look at what I like to call the jewellery of the house. Get excited about that first, and then put it.
Yeah, it is a great showroom. And before we're going to talk Prestart, but let's talk about those brands and appliances. You've got some great brands and appliances in the showroom there, Em.
Really good quality, Jared. So Stone Ambassador, so our bench tops, huge range of Stone Ambassador bench tops, which are actually standard. Reese appliances, tapware and so on. We've got all the trending colours. Brushed nickel would be the most popular at the moment, but we've got the brass, we've got the gunmetal, we've got black. Probably speaking out of turn here, but we do have copper coming as well, which I'm incredibly excited about. And I think we'll see that being, popular through 2026.
Yes.
Fisher and Paykel, so beautiful quality, ovens and stovetops. We're I think leading the way when it comes to the quality inclusions.
Yeah, jump in and have a look at the showroom. Of course, brand new, all set up there. You've got the Reading Home showroom and the SW1 showroom, both in the Homemaker Centre, but the Reading is the new one, so go and check out all the stuff there. Let's talk Prestart. What are we seeing with the Prestart and the popular trends around the Prestart? What are people looking at the moment?
I think as far as tapware goes, brushed nickel has been the most popular colour of 2025. Walk-in showers. I have more people asking for walk-in showers. We're getting rid of glass. So that's a tiled nib wall as opposed to glass shower screens. No more cleaning, no more calcification on glass. And as long as you've got the size for a double shower, we can turn those into walk-in showers, and they're maintenance-free and really, the most popular item I think I'm being asked for at the moment.
Always want to build a house after these segments.
Yes. Time to update.
Is there any other popular or sort of trends that are happening at the moment on top of those ones?
Look, it's lighting. I think with the focus on beautiful lighting, getting those lighting plans right, that people are more aware of what good lighting can do. So as part of our Prestart process, there is a full electrical and lighting consultation. We spend plenty of time on the electrical and lighting and really getting that right for people.
It's not just the old plastic lampshade with a
Exactly.
globe in it these days, is it? It's
the bayonet in the middle of the room.
It's very different, and that's what I love. This whole process is made so much easier because there's so much to choose from. Is there any other stuff coming up?
Well, I was actually going to say we do actually have a qualified interior designer as well within our Prestart team, and she's pretty amazing, Tash. So we have fully qualified to do those plans really professionally.
Fantastic. I love that. You spoke about the copper coming up in the stone. Is there anything else coming up that we can chat about, or we haven't got? I've jumped the gun there.
Jump the gun there. Yeah, as I said, the copper's my most exciting sort of, can't wait for that to appear. I am actually, I'm off to Melbourne in July for the International Trends Forecast. So that will be predicting what's going to be trending in 12 to 18 months' time. So whatever we're going to see in the retailers in about a year's time, I will be getting the insight and the lowdown into now, so that we can properly, plan ahead and make sure that we stay out in front of those trends leading into 26 and 27.
Perfect, love that. And what does the whole pre-start process look like? Can you run through it, I know we probably don't have an hour to do it, but
no.
do you have a couple of notes just so people understand what it's all about?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're with the SW1 brand, you'll actually be given a portal that you can access, and on the portal you actually get to go through and see all of the possible selections that you can make, and you can pre-select all of your items so that you're feeling more prepared when you come in for your meeting. With the Red Ink brand, and the SW1, you were then going to go for your tile meeting. So they are incredibly helpful down at Amati Tiles. They will help you with put all the schemes together so that you will choose your bench colours, your cabinetry colours, and then your tile selections. They'll then send them through to us so that we're ready for the pre-start meeting, and then at least we've got the theme and the scheme sort of already, thought about. And then the pre-start meeting itself is really quite detailed. There's probably more to it than most people, are thinking, and especially taking that time on the electrical plans, as we talked about. So we then take all the variations. We can get anything priced up. We'll then get them costed, get them back to you. There is no lock-in at that stage at all. You then decide what you want to take, what you want to leave, what you want out. Then we finalise when you're happy with it as to what you want. So and then
it's basically the ticking of all the boxes when you've decided to build the house of the electrical, the whole bits and pieces. If you want USB points or all that sort of stuff as well. You want data cable run through because everything's done on the internet these days and all that sort of stuff.
And all your flooring colours, your paint colours, what type of doors, your door profiles. Obviously, tapware, what type of basins. There's a fair bit to get through.
How
big
the bar fridge will be? Is that included?
How big the bar fridge will be? Make sure
it fits in
there
there
precisely. Yeah.
And it's fair to say, every client is that little bit different as well. We get some that are really organised. They have a vision already before they chat to one of our sales consultants. And then there's others that are overwhelmed by the experience as well. So that's where the skills of our crew within the pre-start process. Plus the people behind the scenes to help curate and bring up all those selections, just makes it for a really easy process as well.
You spoke about SW1 and the portal. Obviously, that's something you can be prepared for before you head to your pre-start. Is there anything else people should be prepared for?
Yeah, I think the one thing that people don't realise, if we are not, even if we are doing your internal wall painting, knowing what your paint colours are. I think people assume, hey, that's way down the track. We can decide on that, later or when it's finished. But we actually paint all your internal doors and door frames or your architraves. So we do actually need to know what colours you're going to be doing your walls, so we can make sure that those, are complementary. Just having a think about your paint colours before coming in. It's not down the track. You kind of need to know about that now.
And obviously, we've touched on the cliff notes of some of the pre-start stuff, but and I say this every time we have a chat. And Trevor, you'll agree with this. The process is massive, and that's why the team at Red Ink and SW1's here to help. And like Em does, she's guided us through the pre-start. There's people that drive you through the actual sales part,
making it
finance.
Easy, Jared.
Yeah,
making it easy.
And that's the whole word, making it easy. The whole process. So
yeah, that's right.
Jump in and see the team at Red Ink Homes and SW1 Homes, of course, both in the Homemaker Centre with that brand new building there for Red Ink. It's absolutely fantastic. Even the office space behind it's fantastic. It's a well laid out building, and obviously being the holiday period, everyone's taking a bit of time off, but these display homes will still be open as well.
Yeah, we've got Good Friday tomorrow, so we can see the roads are already chockers. Busso is almost heaving already. So look, we're out and about as well. So if you're down for the long weekend or an extended stay in the southwest through to Anzac Day, our displays are both open in Vass and in Dalyellup as well. So you'll have to get out of that Bunbury Outer Ring Road and swing into Dalyellup. or shoot down to Vass and check out the
I'll-
farmers market on the way as well.
Absolutely, and I'll be in the Vass display, Jared, between 1 and 5. So come on down. And
Yeah,
say hello.
have a chat.
Fantastic. Always going and catch up with the team at Reading and SW1 Homes. Of course, you can always do a quick Google and find out all the details as well. If you're driving the car and thinking, I've got to keep that in my brain, when you get in, Google the Reading or the SW1 brands and find out all about them. And you can follow them on the socials as well. Team, thanks for joining us today and have a great long weekend.
You too, Jared. Thanks,
thank
mate.
you so much for having me.